안녕하세요 여러분, 여러분 AJ예요. My name is AJ and welcome back to Shadow Spinner Reacts, where we are getting ready for the topic. And one of the things that I need to do is I need to actually put together the study plan for how the heck I'm going to get ready for this test. So I figure I have between now and April 1st, because I believe they said the test was mid-April. So let's just look at, if today's a Monday, let's just count the number of weeks. 39, essentially like 39 weeks, basically. I got 39 weeks. There's a lot of different things that I need to do to get ready. Now, on our preliminary thing, it said you need roughly 2,000 words. So I have a couple of apps that I've got that are going to be helping me, that are all just like topic words. So this first one, I've got several apps, but one of them is just, it's literally, I don't know if you can see it. It's super blurry. It's just called Topic Words, and it's got parts 1 through 5. I know that there's 6 levels on the topic. I'm assuming that I need basically part 1 and part 2, which will get me, you know, I'll figure part 1 and half of part 2, and I should be okay. How many units? 76 units. And part 2 also has 76 units, but we're only going to do like half of them, so we're going to call that 38. Did I do that math? Is that mathing? Yes. Assuming that we got 30 weeks, and I'm going to want to spend probably at least the last 9 weeks reviewing what you don't want to be learning necessarily new stuff in the last 9 weeks. 9 weeks out, you want to be reviewing it, you want to be improving the speed at which you read, you want to be working on your listening skills and also my speaking skills, but speaking and listening kind of go hand in hand. So assuming that I've got 30 weeks of just learning new vocab and grammar in, let's see here, with my handy-dandy calculator, got 76 plus 38 divided by 30. So I need 4 every week. Okay, the second app that I've got that I'm going to be working with, it's literally just called TOPIK, and it's got word lists. So it's got basic Korean adjectives, basic Korean verbs, most common Korean verbs. It's got like 5 lists of 100 each on it. You know, 57 like of the most common, but each of these lists is 100 words long. And then they've also got a bunch of like practice that let me tone down the brightness on this, see if that's easier to read. And they've got like a bunch of practice. Oh my gosh, you can see the new camera behind there. Okay, got 500 here, and we'll do 15 from the other one. That equates out to 2,000. Actually, you know what? Let's do 10. Between the topic words and this one, we should be fine. I don't want to make it an impossible task. So we'll do the 1,000 most common Korean words plus the 500 most common Korean verbs plus the list of 100 basic Korean adjectives and the list of 100 basic Korean verbs. And we'll just do one a week. So that's that. And of course, when you're doing vocab is straight memorization. So that's going to require note cards. I'm actually going to cut these in half so that I'll have twice as many, and then my husband has promised to go out and buy me more note cards. And that's just all, it's all just going to be memorization. So we'll put that stack of note cards right here. Then I also have Rosetta Stone. I've paid for the lifelong learning for Rosetta Stone a while back, and I just haven't had a chance to use it. So let's look at Rosetta Stone here really quickly. So let's go to, it's got me in French right now. No, let's go to Korean. So there are 12 units. As I said, there's 6 levels, there's 12 units. I'm gonna just do math here. I know it doesn't really work like that because when you get to the higher levels, it's all about fluency and stuff. Actually, no, let's just see how far we can get on this. Let's just try to get through 1 lesson a week. Okay, we'll get through as many units as we can, and it's not just the units themselves. They also have like stories that I can go back and read. So we're just gonna go Rosetta Stone, 1 lesson every week. That's all of my apps. Then we're going to go off the apps, starting with back to my Yonsei days. Yonsei Korean, level 1. Oh my gosh, this makes me feel, how old was I when I got this? Oh my gosh, I was like barely 21. I was barely 21 when I got this. We've got the audio CD, we got the workbook, we've got this. It's partially filled out a little bit. I'll just have to go back and redo it. But let's take a look. Like how much How much do we have here? See, I'll never forget this because one of the very first things that I learned how to say in here was like literally one of the first example sentences they gave. Okay, here we are. We are on page 7 of this book. Page 7 of the beginning Korean book from Yonsei University. And one of the example sentences is 부모님에게는 알리지 마세요, which means don't let my parents know about it. Why is that one of the first phrases that Yonsei thought I needed to know how to say in Korean? I don't know. It will always strike my funny bone. So there's 10 lessons, and each lesson has like 5 sub-lessons, I guess. I'm just gonna go like one sub-lesson a week. That's what we'll call it. That'll get us through that. Cool. I'm just gonna start stacking these books right here just so you can see how high the book stack gets. Then we bring out Korean Made Easy. I don't even remember where I got this. I got it from Koryo Books, which would have been in New York. First little bit of this is just the Hangul pronunciation table, which I don't actually need because I can read Hangul. I'm slightly more advanced than that, but you know, they have 20 chapters. 1 chapter a week. Oh, made easy for beginners, as opposed to Korean Made Easy for advanced students. Now we move on to Talk to Me in Korean, I believe. Yeah, Talk to Me in Korean is the one that put these out. It was my first 500 Korean words, and there's my first 500 Korean words book 2, which should correctly be titled My Next 500 Korean Words. But these are meant to be a daily thing, it says. And this goes for a gazillion days. So let's see if we can get through this. Like for the first 30 weeks, we'll just do for both my first 500 Korean words, both books, 1 a day, starting today. It's gonna be a mess. We're gonna try though. Next, 2 more books. This was put out, it says all Korean words are romanized, which is dangerous. Romanization of Hangul is like very hit and miss. There are lots of times where I'll even see like Korean names that are romanized and I'll be like, I cannot properly pronounce that, and just give me the Hangul. It does not translate like really perfectly well to the Latin alphabet. So I'm like, just give me the Hangul. It's so much easier. So I've got basic Korean vocabulary and basic Korean for conversation. I'm really hoping there's a lot of overlap in these. I'm really like expecting that there's actually a ton of overlap, and this is just covering all my bases to make sure I don't miss anything. We'll just say we'll do like 1 unit a week. 1 unit a week for basic Korean vocabulary. I'm assuming because it says basic in the title that it's on the TOPIK one. But bam! Stack is getting nice. Basic Korean for conversation. 12 chapters, each with like 4 units. So we're not going to get through all of this. And this looks like it's substantially more complicated, like actual sentences and stuff. But we're still going to try it. But we're gonna go with like 1 unit a week. So we're definitely not gonna get through all of it. Feel like I'm back in college. Like, this is great. Terrified at the same time. Now, we have 2 Korean grammar books. We have Korean Grammar in Use Beginning, and we have Korean Grammar in Use Advanced. Now, I'm really expecting probably that the Advanced is for TOPIK 2. I don't know that I could realistically get through all of that. But we're going to put this here anyway, just in case we finish this one early. We have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Okay, so here we go. 24 units. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Okay. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. Okay, so there's 24 units. You know, let's try to do 1 unit a week, because otherwise we're not going to get through all 24 of them before it's time. This is good. Grammar is always the hard part. So I'm not even going to worry about the advanced one. Korean Grammar in Use Beginning, 1 unit a week. That is all of the books for study. That's like all of the textbooks. Now here's the next thing. So that's all of just learning it and then memorizing the words and stuff like that. Then the next thing is the listening and the pronunciation. So for listening, obviously I've got my never-ending supply of K-dramas, which y'all know about. Never-ending supply of K-dramas. That I'm actually putting that on there. That's supply of K-dramas. Starting in January. I'll give myself 3 months. So January 1, 2025. Wow, that's how far ahead we're planning here. I have done italki before. I did a session on there right before I went on my honeymoon. I wish I had given myself more time, but I'll see if I can find a teacher on italki that's like specifically geared towards the topic. That way I'll start doing, like, I'd say twice a week probably sessions for 3 months. I like that because that's actually like native speakers who are helping correct me and stuff, and usually they have more experience with what's on the topic, and so that will really help kick into gear. Like, that'll give me a certain amount of time to build up my vocabulary and build up my grammar, and then this will be really the triggering point for correcting it, making sure there's no gaps, and then also helping with the auditory part. So there's that. And then the reading, for the rest of the year, the reading I'll have probably limited to like children's books that I can find online and stuff. But then I bought these a while back. The thing is, I didn't realize that these were like originally Japanese that have been translated into Korean. So I found myself like, what? Setegaya Daeta, what is that? And then I'm like, oh, it took me forever. I'm like, oh, we're in Tokyo, and this is a Japanese name. And that's just going to make it substantially more difficult to try to keep track of. But I will try to read these, even if I don't understand them, just for, like, being able to read faster. We'll have that starting in January. Read my way too advanced novels. The other thing, then, is just, like, the constantly repracticing, reworking. Journaling is a big one. So probably starting in... I'll give myself like 2 months to try to get some stuff in. So it's July 1st, August, September 1st. We'll do weekly journaling. That'll be a thing. And now here's the big thing. For anybody that saw me take my mock exam, you may remember that the most difficult part of my mock exam was reading the instructions. So also beginning January 1st, I'm just gonna like make sure I understand the instructions. And yeah, and then like as I get further along, I'll probably also do things like probably start listening more to Korean YouTubers. There's a lot of podcasts out there that are in Korean. It's hard at the beginning level because there's so much that gets missed, but I feel like the more I'm just taking in and listening and actually like not letting the subtitles be my guide, but actually trying to listen to it. News reports are another huge one. Then the further I'll get. But that is my current plan. All of these lovelies. It's a lot of work. I'll probably make a spreadsheet for this and print it out so that I can check off what I've done as I go along. I'll probably have like an entire box of nothing but my vocab cards. And then to make sure, just to make sure that I'm not like redubbing up on all of my cards, I will have to alphabetize them probably at some point, which means that I'm going to have to not just learn the Korean alphabet, which I already know, but actually, like, the order that it goes in. Like, I know the whole Korean alphabet. I just don't know what, like you know, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but, like, in Korean, I might be reading it G, H, Y, K, A, Z, B, D, F. Like, I don't know what order the letters go in. However, I do have something that could help me figure out what order they go in. That is my fun additions here. This is the Ajuma English Conversations, which I grabbed a long time ago because it was funny. I may do this for funsies, but I'm not going to do it for the topic because I feel like this is a lot of slang probably, but it'd probably be good to know in case I hear it like while I'm in Korea. But I got that for funsies. But the main thing is I do actually have a Korean dictionary, and the benefit of having a Korean dictionary is not just that I can look up words and translate words, it's that I can actually like see what order the letters go in when they organized it. So that'll help with that. So there you have it. The full study plan. I'm gonna get started on this today. I'm toast. No, we can do this. We have like, as I said, 30 weeks to do all of this, and then 9 weeks to get it to set in my brain, and then I get to take a test, and then hopefully I'll be at level 2. I'm already at level 1. I got a 50%. I really just need to fill in the other 50%. Oh, I also should probably put a couple of times in here where I take a mock test. That's the other thing I should do. I should put in mock test dates for me. October, December, and then we'll do March 1st. So that'll give me 3 times, and then I'll just remember starting point was 50%. I do have to take the listening ones for September, December, and March. So we'll find out what my comprehensive score is at that point, and we'll see. If any of you have any suggestions or language learning tips or anything like that you want to drop in the comments below, I would be more than happy to hear them. I really could use like all the help I can get, because I'm gonna buckle down and do this if it kills me, which it might. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon for all full content, and also for all of my reactions and everything, or just hang out with me on YouTube, whatever floats your boat. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Annyeong.